to come, but we've just seen Liverpool beat Bournemouth 3-1 for their first win of the season. Let's get post-match reaction now from one of Liverpool's summer signings, Dominic Szoboszlai.
Dominic, first game for Liverpool at Anfield. How did you find it?
Yeah, I'm feeling, first of all, really tired, but yeah, really happy that I could make the first home game in front of the fans. And yeah, with the win, of course, this is the most important. Now we are looking forward for the next game.
Would it be fair to say it was a bit of a slow start today and you had to come onto your game in terms of the team?
Yeah, but sometimes we start really well, sometimes we start like this. But the best thing was the reaction, I think, from the whole team. Even one of us did some mistakes, actually everybody, but the reaction was unbelievable. Scored a quick goal and then scored another one. So we went in the first half in the changing room with the lead, and after the red card also the reaction was also so really good. We scored a third one. Yeah, we are looking forward.
How much are you enjoying playing in this midfield and building that understanding?
I just enjoying playing football. Even with these guys, they have so much quality. We understand each other good. So yeah, I hope I can play as much as I can.
Well done today.
Thank you.
He does look a stellar signing, doesn't he, Dominic Szoboszlai? So despite a slow start, Liverpool winning in the end by a comfortable margin, and that was despite being down to 10 men for over half an hour. But 26 shots on goal. As far as Jurgen Klopp's side are concerned, 10 on target with their expected goals 3 to just over 1 is exactly how it played out then at Anfield. It was a curious game in many respects then, Michael.
Yeah, it was. Bournemouth started very well. I was very impressed with them first half, especially for the first 10 minutes. Liverpool got away with one. There was one close offside call. And then they almost gifted Bournemouth the lead. But then after that, I did feel Liverpool gradually got to grips with it. And even when they went down to 10 men, they still looked like they were going to be the team that scored. So comfortable day in the end, but there's one or two problems there for Jurgen Klopp afterwards. I mean, McAllister, for starters, going to be out for 3 games missing with that red card. And when you've got a bit of a void in midfield anyway, it's not the ideal scenario.
So what do you think here? What should it have been?
It should have been a yellow maximum, in my opinion. There is no way on earth that is a red card.
It looks worse in slow motion there because the ball's gone. And that's where I think to stand up in court, you could only do that in the slow motion. But as Michael says, for me, it's a yellow card in free play when you see it. The referee's a bit quick to get his red out, in my opinion.
The foot is above the ground, but it's pointing downwards. Is that why you think it shouldn't be a red?
Absolutely. There's no force in it. It's almost like a dangled leg. There's no, straight leg, I'm trying to hurt you here. And even when the card comes out, you see McAllister looks at the referee and thinks, what? He couldn't even see it coming. You see the knee is bent, it's dangling, there's no force whatsoever. It cannot hurt his opponent there. And don't get me wrong, he's a fraction of a second late, so you can argue, it's a yellow card, no problem. But no way
the
is that red.
tackle's very symmetrical, isn't it? They're both going with the same sort of passion or intent, really, or lack of intent in many ways. It's just a 50-50. And because McAllister gets there and doesn't touch the ball, for me it's a yellow. It's a mistimed tackle, yellow card.
3-match ban seems quite harsh off the back of that.
It is harsh, I mean, they're the rules, but, he's going to have to look at that now. But he's got Endo in, his Klopp, so he's now got a little bit more of a padding in that midfield area.
Yeah. And when the referee looks at that again, I'm sure he'll think that's not a red. But because they probably think it's not an absolute howler, there is contact there, etc., etc., then they've thought, right, we're going to let this one go, but it's the wrong decision.
But you've got to give credit to Liverpool at the end of the day, because they seem to be galvanised after that red card. They looked almost stronger for it, Michael.
Yeah, they did, actually, They went 3-1 ahead, of course, and Glenn, you were quite impressed with the one-touch passing. This actually takes a deflection, doesn't it, from Szoboszlai, and then it's a well, finished off by Jota. He's always on the move. He's always looking for that. I think the goalkeeper as well. I mean, he would have made an easier save if I hadn't have taken the deflection. But you've still got to point your finger at him slightly. But It was the build-up that you thought was quite good.
Yeah, I thought they overplayed a little bit and took too many touches at times, Liverpool today. And ironically, when they went down to 10 men, one player less, they played quicker. And in the build-up, there was 1 and 2 touch football. And Liverpool were at their best when they play that way.
Yeah, but some questions still to answer, right, for Jurgen Klopp after that, despite the comfortable nature of the victory?
I think so. When you look at who was man of the match for Liverpool, Michael and myself were saying, well, actually, we're struggling. Alisson made some
after the first 5 minutes.
After his mess up at the back there.
After that.
But he was probably their best player. He made some very, very important saves.